Hey guys, and welcome back. This is Safe, and today I'm going to show you how you can use Zoho Books to manage your own finance and create your own invoices. So let's get into it. First of all, you can create your account from Sign Up Now, or if you already have an existing account, you can just press on Sign In. And now I'm going to use Google to sign in my existing account. And this is how your Zoho Books will look like. So our major aim here in this tutorial is to create your own first invoice. To do this, you need first to create your first item, and you need to create your first customer from sales. By going to items here, we can create a new item from going to new on the top right. And now you will be able to insert your item's details. So you can choose whether it's a good or service. I will choose service, and I will name it as YouTube videos. Here you can choose the unit that you use to quantify your own product. I will go and choose piece. And I'm going to insert my selling price and cost price. The main difference between both of these items is that selling price is the price that you will get from your own customers by selling this product. However, cost price is the price that you will pay to your vendor to get this item in the first place. So here I will insert the selling price as $5 and the cost price as $2. So basically I am making $3 profit per piece. And now I will choose the account as sales and the account here as cost of goods sold. And I will leave these cells empty. You can identify the mandatory cells from the unmandatory from this star sign and this red color. Now I will just save my item. Here you can see the details of your item, the transactions, and the history. You can also edit your item from here. Now by going to the next step, which is banking, here you can insert your banking details or information. This can be done manually or by just connect bank or credit card. And here you have many options to connect your bank. You can connect an electronic wallet like PayPal, for example, or an existing bank like Bank of America, for example. Now by going to sales to create our first customer, we can choose customers. Then we can create a new customer from new on the top right. And here you will be able to insert your customer's details. So I will choose that my customer is an individual, and I will choose the primary contact as Mrs. And I will insert the name Sarah Sanchez, and I will just leave the company name empty, and I will choose the customer display name as Mrs. Sarah Sanchez, or just her name if it will be less formal. And here is her email. I will leave the customer phone empty, and here you can insert the currency that this customer is dealing with. So if you have more than one customer from all around the world, you can insert the currency per customer the way you want. So here I will choose euro. And I will leave the tax rate, I will leave the opening balance, and the rest of the information empty. Now I will save my customer's data, and I will go to create my first invoice. Here you can also see an overview, comments, transactions, mails, and statement. You can also edit your own customer from here, or you can edit a specific cell from here. Now let's go to invoices to create our first one. This is done by clicking on new invoice from here, or new recurring invoice from here, or you can just click on the drop-down menu and choose the type of invoice that you want to create. Invoices are just one-time payment that you receive. However, recurring invoices are invoices that you get paid for monthly. So here we will just choose an ordinary invoice by going to new invoice here. And I will choose the customer name as Sarah. And that's why I have created customer first, so that I can choose it easily from here. However, if you don't want to create your customer from here, you can create it on the fly from here. Next, you can choose the invoice number. I will just leave it as it is. And I will insert the order number as 1111. And I will leave the invoice date as it is. And I'm going to scroll down till the information of my own item, where I will choose the item that I have created before, which is YouTube videos. And I will choose the quantity as 5. Now, as you can see, this cost is $5. However, my customer is dealing in euro. That's why it automatically converted my dollar payment into euro. Here is the conversion rate. This is the same amount of the $5, but in euros, because the euro is more expensive than a dollar. And here you can see the amount in euros. You can also add any extra items from here. Now you can see the total. You can also add customer notes from here. And once you are done setting your own terms and conditions and attaching the files you want, and if you received the payment from the customer before, you can check on that, and you can uncheck it if you did not receive the payment yet. And finally, after finishing all these details, you can press on Save and Send, and this will create your own invoice and will create an email draft in which you will find where this email will be sent from and will be sent to, and the CC, subject, and finally it will show you a preview of your own invoice. And this is how it looked like. It looked extremely professional, by the way. So once you are done, you can go here and press on Send, and voila, you have sent your first invoice. Now you can do the same but with vendors. So if we clicked on Purchases, you will find vendors, which is the same as your customers. However, vendors are the ones who you actually pay money for to receive items. However, in customer, it's the opposite. You receive money from them to give them an item. You can also set your own expenses, recurring expenses, and bills. What is the major difference between expenses and bills? Expenses are payment that you have to make at the time you are buying a specific item. However, bills may represent future payments for specific periodic things like, for example, electricity costs and things like that. So by going to vendors, you can create vendor the same way as we did to customers. You will find very similar information. They are technically the same. And by going to expenses, you will be able to record your own expenses or import them. If you chose to import your own expenses, you will find that it gives you the option to import them from your own device. However, if we just went back and we chose to record expenses here, it will allow you to insert your own expenses manually. And the same goes to bills. You can also set your time tracking, accountant, and reports data. However, this is out of the scope of this tutorial. And this is how easy you can use Zoho Books. So that's it for this video, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this quick tutorial. If you liked this video, press on like, then subscribe to our channel. Thank you so much for watching, and see you in the next videos. Until then, take care and goodbye.